Okay, hi guys. I just wanted to do a quick video on things that really fucking piss me off as someone who books other performers. Okay, so this is not just coming from me. I know that so many other producers and agents are going to resonate with the exact same thing, and this video is coming about because I've been dealing with it all week after I put out a particular casting. And then yesterday I was on a job with another performer who also runs an agency, and they were literally dealing with the exact same thing on our breaks. And I'm going to talk a little bit about some of the things that we find really annoying. And these are things that are just not going to get you booked. Please stay for the last one, because the last one is absolutely top of my list. So number one, the absolute bare basics: read the casting properly. If somebody puts a casting out and they ask you to send an email, do not send a DM. Do not comment available unless you're going to say, I'm available for this, I'm going to email you now, and then you send the email. Yeah, you're not going to get booked if you can't read the basic details of the casting properly. That just tells me, as someone who is going to be booking you, that you haven't got attention to detail. And if you've not got attention to detail in applying for the job, then you're not going to have attention to detail in doing the job. All right, you're also not going to read your contract properly. You're not going to read what's expected of you properly if you can't simply read the casting properly. So that is number one: read it properly. Send the things that are requested of you in that casting to the correct place. Okay, number two, make sure you send all the relevant things. The bare minimum is photos of your act, footage of your act, or a show reel if it's for an agency or whatever, and your fee. They are the things that people want to know. I am not going to back and forth with somebody who hasn't sent me all those three things. I've not got time to do it, and nobody else has either. So you need to make sure that you're sending all the relevant stuff. Okay, and the last one, this is like absolutely number one, top of my list: do not send your stuff and then day by day mither the person who you've sent your stuff off to see if you've got the job. Honestly, that is just absolutely my biggest bugbear. At the minute, I've got people who are bypassing the way that they should be applying by just DMing me, even worse, finding my number and WhatsApping me and asking me on a daily basis, did you receive this? Have you got this? Blah, 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 blah. I also pay a VA to do some of this stuff for me. So every time somebody bypasses the way that I've requested them to send their stuff and they're sending it to me directly, it completely defeats the object of me paying a VA, because then I'm having to back and forth with my VA, which I don't do. You literally just get chucked in the bin. I'm not booking anybody who's going to do that, because I know that they're going to overstep my boundaries, not respect my personal time, and they're going to mither me constantly just over an application, and know that that's how they're going to behave running up to a gig or running up to an event or whatever I'm booking them for. So please, please, please take these things on board. The majority of producers, agents, people who are booking you are either one-man bands or we're small teams. Like, we don't have time to be back and forthing with people constantly. Imagine if you put out something and you ask somebody to do something a certain way, and 100 people applied and 100 people ignored the exact way of doing things, and then 100 people dropped in your inbox constantly mithering you about something. It is totally overwhelming. I'm like just a normal person trying to do a job. I'm like a single mom. I've got a toddler. I'm trying to like live my life and have a personal life and run a business, and I'm not available 24/7 whenever somebody feels like they want to access me. And I think people really need to understand that the people that are booking you are the same. They are just regular people who have their own lives and their own things to deal with. And if we've requested you to do things in a certain way, if you don't apply in that way, you're just not going to get the job. Right, I know that was a bit of a rant, but this week I've found it increasingly frustrating that people don't go through the proper ways of contacting me, that people find my number and WhatsApp my personal phone number. It's just really stressful, and I know other people have to deal with this as well, other people who are bookers, other people who do the same kind of job as me. So just pack it in, guys, because you're doing yourself a disservice. You're not getting yourself booked if you're doing any of those things. Okay, that's my rant over. Start doing the things we've asked, and then hey presto, you're going to get way more bookings than you're getting at the minute. For all those people who do actually do what they're supposed to be doing, well done. You're probably getting booked on a regular basis, because that's what we want. It makes our lives so much less stressful, and it's just basic manners. It's basic respect for the other person on the end of the email, or on the end of your social media DM, or on the end of the phone, to respect their time and to do things professionally in the way that it has been requested. All right, everyone, I hope that's helpful to people. Bye.